The following is an exploration of personal horror created in real time. As such, the content herein may be deemed unsuitable for certain audiences. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
Hello, greetings, and salutations, creatures of the dark, dark night. I am your storyteller for this evening, Sanguine Stories, also known as Lynn. These are my wonderful, awesome players. Say hello, wonderful, awesome players.
Hello.
Wow.
Hello.
Greetings and
morning.
salutations, comrades.
Last time, our coterie, makeshift coterie at that, was tasked with going to go meet the Prince of St. Louis and was directed to investigate and track down the source of a new drug that has hit the market, that has hit the streets of St. Louis, known as Redline. An airborne drug that can give the user a euphoric high, but after repetitive use can quickly cause the user to have a collapsed pair of lungs. The coterie, then did some investigating, some tracking down, found out some information of this such drug, and are now heading towards the St. Louis Mausoleum and Cemetery to try to broach a meeting, an introduction between themselves and a kindred by the name of Lord Hades, a mysterious and frightening person by rumors. However, my question to you all is, how are we getting there?
Already.
Yeah, we were already in the
Pulling up.
car.
Yeah.
All right, going by a car.
I ain't getting out.
Fair enough, fair enough. As you guys are going by car, bit by bit, you just begin to notice the trickle of rain hitting the front dash. As our good associate Valerie, you begin to exit the sewers, pushing over the grate and the alleyway as water would begin to hit you.
I would also like to say, for flavor, because maybe the Ricky visits are fairly frequent compared to most, I keep like a thing of body spray on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I smell like old pizza and sewer every time I leave.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
And it's just, you know, your senses are a little bit heightened as a vampire. It's just enough to where it's annoying, so you just gotta spritz. The rain is helping, but just a little bit of a spritz. Yeah.
All right,
So
all
I
right.
scramble out of there. Yeah. And I'm just waiting for my ride.
Nodders. It doesn't take too long for you guys to spot the maybe soon to be wet rat known as Valerie, kind of huddling underneath some kind of little canopy by a building.
Yeah.
Valerie, this is the one day you didn't bring your umbrella. Oh, drat.
Of course, right? So I'm primping as best I can. My hair's looking a little messy, but I'm doing my best.
And as you see the car pull up, you're kind of reminded as the cold water hits your body. It feels cold, but even that is more just a subconscious thought in your mind. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not cold. It's cold.
at least that's what you tell yourself.
I try.
Your heart doesn't beat anymore.
Ooh, they're getting existential in the rain. Oh no.
Your body doesn't
The name of my new band.
beat, warm blood necessarily in your body unless you rouse the blood to do so.
Ooh. It's like in her head, she's like, "We can't be doing this right now. We gotta go meet an ancient vampire. I can't be doing this right now. I'll act up later back at my apartment. I can't."
I'll act up later.
You'll have
Yeah, go.
your little existential crisis later. Understandable.
I can get existential with my ghost friend later. It's fine.
Yes, indeed. Maybe he can tell you more on what it's like to be dead.
Yeah, and have existential moments. Yeah.
As well, you've only been dead for a couple of years now.
And I'm baby.
Maybe Mr. Aldi can give you some tips and pointers.
God, I named him Aldi.
Indeed. And if not Aldi, maybe you can get a couple more, information you could squeeze out of Mr. Bat Damon.
Bat Damon. I forgot about Bat Damon. Oh my god.
Your poor bat you have caged inside of your apartment that you feed the occasional pizza crust to.
Cage him. I rehomed him. Okay, look. He looked injured. I put him in my pocket. I took him home. Okay, like.
Indeed.
Like he was just laying there. And I was like, "That's weird." And I just put him in my pocket and I went home.
Indeed.
That's illegal.
Just a little bit.
Tacos later.
But we don't worry about legalities here.
Yeah. Look, I'm having my existential moments, and I have a ghost and a bat in my house. Don't worry about it.
In either case, the car pulls up as you reminisce about your friend Bat Damon and your roommate and your existential crisis of being dead.
Yeah, looking a little haunted and soggy, but I'm okay.
I like to think at this point, Kieran got a little too comfortable with this car and has decided to blast music in it. So you hear me before you see me.
Oh my god! You open the door, just blast it open. Just
The muffled.
what's going on in there?
Bass.
What music are we listening to?
I feel like Kieran would actually be into stuff like, shit. What's the fucking name of the band you like, Muse? I can't remember.
What, like Sleep Token?
Yes.
Fuck yes, I'm here for it.
I couldn't think of it. I'm like, wait, brain.
That's my shit. That's some absolute vampire music. I'm gonna be real. I have to find some to share sometime in the Discord, but yes, absolute vamp music. Oh my god.
The V chord.
V chord, yes.
V chord.
Lovely. I go in there, I'm like, yeah, right on.
Eventually I pull up and I'm like, it's unfortunate we don't have any towels with us. Get in.
I'll just do what your dog does, and I just like shake my hair out.
I'm sure they'll not mind that the inside is gonna get wet in this car.
Worse
And-
has happened in these cars, believe me.
And so,
Oh,
Alexi, your face is smacked by wet hair and water.
No.
Ugh. Spits
You'll
out
live.
of you with like the wet strands. I'll live.
Yeah,
Well,
funny,
that's
right?
Well worded. Haha.
As the car pulls away from the street, Alexi, and you kind of wipe away the water from your face. This definitely is not what you expected when you were given this advice by your sire.
Mm-mm.
This entire night, arguably, is not what you had expected, nor what you had been told it was going to be like. However, for once, Alexi, you're not alone in this. You don't know if you can necessarily call these people friends, but it's better than it has been these couple of years. Living on your own, struggling at times even, finding a place in your job, but who knows?
They're not completely terrible.
Indeed. Just the right amount of miserable.
It's something misery loves company.
Indeed. And so, as you guys are pulling out of the street, going on the route towards the cemetery, what do you guys talk about?
So, we didn't entirely have a lot of luck on our end. We just saw some guy go into a room, saw some chicks kiss.
Oh shit! I missed that. Damn.
But I think he is a dealer of sorts. That at least we got.
Okay.
He seems to kind of, I don't know if he frequents the club, but from what we can gather, he may. And but as far as I'm aware, you have learned a lot more than we have.
Oh well, God, it's Ricky, right? Like he'll just
Of course.
fact bomb you with all this stuff he just finds out. Well, first off, somehow that boy is surviving down there. If the delivery fees are going up in price, you'll know why. It's their employees are lacking as of late, thanks to him. But on the side, yes, he knew about some sort of drug that is kind of being pushed out around town recently. He didn't know what it was. I showed him the vial. Told him about Redline, what we found out, what we found in the dorms. And we took some of the photos of the tattoo and everything. And he did some weird hacker stuff through his computer. And we found the name of the gang, who's running it, the location of the area, and how it just so happens to be right in Lord Hades' territory. So that's
Who the fuck is
wonderful. You don't know about Lord Hades?
What do I know about Hades?
Not a whole lot.
No, I don't.
You know that for the Anarchs, for the most time, you guys don't go to the cemetery as, well, it's creepy. That's a creepy place to be, you know, just to hang out at.
Cemeteries don't bother me, but we don't frequent it. So.
Oh, the cemetery isn't the part that you need to be bothered about. The dead are usually dead, unless they're, well, like us, but it's who lives there and whose territory it is. And Lord Hades, if rumor is true, he is so old, he might as well be the Hades from mythology. It's possible. Like, he is respected. Like, the Camarilla don't really fuck with him. Like, they leave him be. Like, he's a big deal. We need to tread lightly. I would highly suggest, because we're going to be snooping on his turf to find this gang, that we should at least introduce ourselves, let him know what we're here to do, and that we are not trying to intrude or start any bullshit. We're just trying to investigate potential problems that he may not even want to deal with. So it would be good manners. Really good manners.
Since we've learned about this drug, and that seems to be the main issue anyways, would you think the prince wants us to investigate further or bring this information directly to him and then let him handle it in his security forces?
To be fair, she got a point.
I mean, we could, but I also have the inkling suspicion he'd be pissed at us that we didn't solve this. Because he came to us to figure out what's going on and to see if it's a vampire issue and to possibly fix it. We could probably We could
From what
call
I
and give
remember-
updates. Yeah.
He asked us to see if it was a masquerade breach.
It potentially
it
could be.
Is, I feel.
Yeah. This is
Considering
vamp
it's also
blood.
being sold to humans.
If anything, you are probably right. We should keep him in the loop about what we have just found, but we should not just like wipe our hands of it.
And
I
the
would not
say,
reason
Val-
why
Yeah.
is if we
Shoot a
inform
call.
the prince might be able to give us more information on this
More
Hades.
information or resources, yes. So now that you do say
Possibly
it,
an introduction.
I would agree that maybe it would be good to at least update him.
If not the prince, whoever
Mhm.
is like someone you could reach that's of
Yeah.
importance that could inform him.
We could get the front desk to see if he's busy and then just route to like his second in command or something.
Call the secretary.
The secretary.
Cassandra.
We'll call up Cassandra. Yeah, my girl. Let's see. Would I have that in my phone? I would imagine I would.
You'd be able to find the contact actually in the car.
Okay.
The
Ah.
car has it's a smart car in a way, almost like how it has the screen. You can call people from it, right?
Yeah.
So you could call Cassandra and almost like on speakerphone with the car.
All right. Cool. All right, we do that.
Do 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 do. Bring bring. Moments later, you'd hear an answer. Hello.
Hi, Cassandra. It's us, Val and Co. Who are here to help out on behalf of the prince. We have some updates for him, and we are not sure if it would be good of us to bring it directly to him or whoever might have time available to update them.
I see. Well, he's not in the both best of moods, and he's also preoccupied currently with a meeting. He's apparently discussing matters with the ivory tower located in Kansas City. Is there anything I can
I
assist
figured
you
he
otherwise
would
with?
be busy. Yes. Should we handle this information directly to you, or would that be best?
Well, that is completely up to you and what the matter of the information is.
Okay, well, if you are aware of what assignment he has handed to us about everything, I have no idea how much you are clued in on things, what you have been told.
I have a lot on my plate, but I loosely know you are looking into a matter of some sort.
Of some sort of masquerade breachy type matter about a potential drug on market, and deaths. We will say no vampire was involved in the deaths we found, but the drug is vampire related. And we are looking into it. And it is taking us, weirdly enough, into territory that we are a bit uncertain about. At this time, we don't believe Lord Hades has anything to do with it, but we will have to go to his territory as there is something we need to investigate over there. And yeah, it's Lord Hades. You might understand why we're a little concerned of how to approach this.
I am aware of Mr. Hades. Loose terms, he frequented the previous prince's office. All right. Well, it is in my understanding that the prince would like it to be that the matter is dealt with. However, I would proceed with caution, as apologies, there's a dog. The prince will not be able to help you or protect you if Lord Hades is aggravated in any means.
That's what I was kind of afraid of, but reasonable. Okay. any advice on to how to approach him and stay unliving?
Respectfully, and with the understanding that you are about to meet someone who is older than the city you live in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, awesome. Will do. Well, hopefully within the next few hours we'll have more updates, and we'll still be around to tell them.
Let's.
Yes, let's. Okay.
Just as a note to the gang that seems to be dealing it is one called the Ghoul Street Boys.
This is, yes, where this drug potentially might be coming from and where we are going, which is within his territory.
So ghouls were involved?
We're thinking possibly.
We're not 100%, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you decided to call me before trying to get into contact with the prince, as I don't recommend discussing anything with him on this matter until you do have the facts on that.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Excuse me, Valerie. Someone is coming to the desk. Is that all?
Yes, that is all. We'll let you know if anything critical comes up.
Understood. She'll hang up.
Alright. Just kind of face pops like, yeah, that's about as good as we're gonna get. Damn.
It's gonna look really good if we can come and have some actual answers, though. So
that's what I'm talking about. Okay, the good boy points will go up. And look, I don't really like to ass kiss, but it's about survival here.
I am 100% okay with as much ass kissing as we need to do.
Exactly.
I'm not, but I'm here for the ride.
It's not so much about the ass kissing as so much as not going in completely blind.
Yeah, it's like ass kissing under duress. Because imagine saying no to the prince. How do you think that would have went down?
Poorly.
Very poorly. So yes.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, you could have been like, nah, yes. But in this world, we are just. I've only been doing this for a few years. You guys are very new as well. We don't have the power or means to reject such, quote, requests. We're being kind of voluntold under the threat of our lives. So
how long do you want us here? Because we're outside the graveyard.
Oh yeah, we're just kind of camping here, aren't we? Well... Okay,
I mean, if they are keeping an eye on the place, they probably clocked us already.
We got like a maps or like a pamphlet that tells us, oh yeah, Hades is in this like mausoleum.
I parked across the street from the graveyard.
Okay. No. You see a very large graveyard, a series of graves, series of mausoleums.
It's like the biggest and most fanciest one and the most oldest one, maybe. Like that would be a good look.
Mayhaps?
Yeah. Mayhaps. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to go in, and I would recommend not splitting up. This is unknown turf for everybody, but and this is not Scooby-Doo. This is
no
not
splitting up the gang.
No splitting up the gang.
We
we're not
have
gonna have
a dog.
We do, but we're not gonna get a goofy chase scene if we get caught. We're probably gonna die.
Again.
Again, yes.
As you guys,
once is like a fluke. Twice, I think we're permadead.
You guys pull up the car at there's like these double gates, iron gates of the graveyard. And as you guys briefly park as if you're getting ready to get out of the car, you see the gates begin to open.
Oh, fuck off with that.
Told you.
Is anyone coming?
I'm coming. I'm just,
Nope.
dude. I hate haunted houses. Even
No,
when I was
not what I
alive.
meant.
Okay.
You
I
look
meant, is
around.
anyone coming out?
No, no one is coming out. You also kind of look to your left and right. You don't see any electrical box that would be connected to the gate. The gate, by the looks of it, is a manual gate, so you're not sure.
Ominous.
What did that?
Everyone's
they're on
on guard,
brand.
at least.
It's that supernatural shit. I'm just telling you. I wish I brought my tools.
This is going to be an interesting night.
Indeed. I guess
So-
we go
so-
in.
As this
Mhm.
moment, you'd realize as you guys pull in with your car further in,
Hmm.
the radio is
Oh,
stopped.
we're going in with the car.
There's driveways, so you can park inside the graveyard.
Okay.
But you notice that the radio has full on stopped.
Oh, lovely.
Is Sir Hades messing with it?
I mean, we're in a graveyard. It could be a ghost.
Could be.
A lot
Well,
of
I
good
know
folk
we're
here.
real, but I don't know about ghosts.
Oh, okay, first of all, that's bullshit, because otherwise that means I'm hallucinating every time I go home. Second of all, that's absolutely untrue. The stuff I've seen when I was alive, crazy enough that I started a very successful podcast, okay? Like, it's so real.
Hey Val,
What?
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay, cool.
It would trigger you.
she's so tism coded about her supernatural stuff, okay? Like,
I know, and that's why Kira was like, let's lighten things up.
So,
As you guys pull up, you'd find you guys have run out of road, so you guys can stop here and get out and walk, and investigate further if you want.
so as a
Okay.
rule of thumb, we're looking for Hades if we can find him, I imagine.
yeah, so whatever a crazy, ancient, all-powerful, never fuck around with him vampire would live in a graveyard. I don't know what that would look like, but I imagine a really fancy mausoleum. Maybe.
What
a
if
good
he's a
place to
humble
start.
dude? Maybe he lives just in a little cabin in the graveyard.
I mean,
Regardless,
Let's just
Maybe.
start knocking. Why not?
knock on headstones.
probably not knocking because we don't want to stumble on the gang.
Let's just keep our eyes
So-
open. Lots of
Yeah.
inspection, perception, type
Uh,
stuff.
Rakai waffles very quickly, begins to crawl into your jacket to hide from
Oh.
the rain.
No,
Baby.
we'll wrap him up the best I can. Keep him
Burrito.
dry.
As you guys look around, you see, as mentioned earlier, a series of graveyards, a couple mausoleums, some bigger than others. A lot of the stuff here looks like it has been probably affiliated here and built here, going back to about the founding of St. Louis.
But maybe it's not really about how fancy or prominent it is, but maybe some of the older areas, maybe some of the oldest, would be a good place to start. I don't know when Hades showed up in St. Louis, actually.
Well,
That would probably be a good clue.
as you look around, you'll notice that there are two buildings of note that catch your eye.
Hmm.
One is a large, giant mausoleum with a large dome top, a series of gargoyles, and at the top, presumably, a statue of what you could only assume to be some form of saint.
Hmm.
Another is a cathedral church.
How much you want to bet? He's in church.
He in church? He churching?
Maybe.
I mean, why not both? We can just check both, poke our heads into the church. No go? Try the mausoleum.
Or we can split up.
I make the biggest grimace. I mean, if you want to get turned into dog food, be my guest. But
What's that supposed to mean?
nothing, don't worry about it.
Sent in the V chord what the mausoleum looks like.
Pictures. Give me a second. The hell my Discord go with screen?
Maybe we check the mausoleum first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably see him.
It does look cooler, I will say. seen one church. I've seen them all. Alright. Fine. Mausoleum first.
All right. You guys begin to walk on over. You see this very old, decrepit mausoleum. It's very dark stone, you'll notice, compared to a lot of the other mausoleums that were seen to have been dug and built into the actual ground itself, with large iron bars, almost as if some generations past, people were afraid of something coming out from the graves.
Okay, maybe this is it.
And so you
Okay.
guys ascend the stairs of the mausoleum. What do you do?
For signs of, quote, life, or like, I don't know, a place to announce ourselves even. Don't want to just walk in and just disturb somebody, but...
Well, you'll
Big
notice
door
that
knocker.
there doesn't appear to be any flowers or offerings for any departed here.
Shit, maybe we should have brought flowers.
You'll notice, even though it is raining, you'll notice the occasional... You're not sure if they're ravens or crows that are hiding under cover a little bit within the pillars watching you.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Oh. Was it like a mythology? Was he like a raven dude? I think he was a raven dude. Was he?
He wasn't.
Oh,
I
it's a
think he was
crows?
more of a dog dude.
Was he a dog dude? Shit. Okay, I don't know.
In a flash of lightning,
Cerebus.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Enough.
thank God we brought the dog. Maybe
Enough.
he'll like that.
flash of lightning, a bit of the mausoleum is further illuminated, as you're able to see that one of the, again, you're not sure if it's a what kind of corvid it is, be able to see an eyeball hanging out of one of its eye sockets.
Oh! Oh! That's sad.
You see it turns
Good
to look
little
at
guy?
you.
Oh. Hi.
I was about to say, are we sure these things are alive? But nope, it's alive.
I don't know if these are good friends or bad friends, but we're here to go say hello to Mr. Hades. Are you smart enough to let him know? I don't know what I'm doing, man. This is so out of my territory. I don't know what's going on.
Well, might as well see if we can find a way in.
Okay.
Is there any kind of writing or anything on the mausoleum? Like,
Yeah, what can we observe in the lightning?
Well, a lot of the mausoleum seems to be written in old languages, old tongues. If anyone here speaks German, or Greek or Roman, or rather Latin, would be able to read some of the scripts.
Wait, Val came from Germany.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that was her. Yeah, she could
Mhm.
read some of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it would give warning to all those who
What?
step across this border.
Oh. It's upsetting. Does it say warning from what?
No,
Or just Heed's warning? Okay.
heed this warning.
So I think this is where we should be, actually.
Yeah, I just.
And
Oh, God.
As
I
you
hate
read the
it.
script and you look up to the birds once more, you hear the grinding of stone as the stone doors that are in place to seal remains within, stay within. You hear the grinding of stone as they open further, allowing entry.
This seems right.
Yeah, I think this is where we need to be.
Everyone's so calm.
As Mara moves to walk in, she'll give a curtsy before stepping through the threshold.
Oh, good idea. Good idea. I don't know what to do. It's a wave. Ah, okay. Go in.
All right. And as you guys go in, the sound of the rain becomes distant as you all are now within the mausoleum.
Oh boy. Can I use like my phone flashlight if we need to?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have been this entire time, I would like to say. 'Cause I totally didn't forget she had a phone.
Oh my god. How are
Since
the
its
animals?
cost is free, can I just use heightened senses to let me see in the dark?
Yeah. Go for it.
Alright.
I'd say, how is the animal's reaction? Like specifically your doggy, just chilling?
You'd see
I'd
Nyx
assume.
look forward and then just shake the water everywhere.
Okay, he's chill. Oh, animals can sense things, so I was just like,
I'm
Gotta go
also
to the little
realizing the name of
back
my
there.
dog.
wait, what was his name again?
Nyx.
Nyx.
Oh my god,
Pure coincidence, I'd like to say.
that's
But
so
anyways.
good. Maybe you'll get a kick out of that.
I do not touch any electronics or get too close to anyone holding the electronics.
Just stay in a group. It'll be okay.
As you guys enter the mausoleum, you'd see within there, you don't find any sarcophagus, tomb, or grave. Instead, you find stairs that go down.
Oh god, I go further.
Mara will take the lead since she doesn't have to use a light to see, and
There.
Okay.
And if you see something we don't, you can stop
Mhm.
us.
Indeed, indeed.
Just imagine that like overly like dramatic like creeping animation. Sometimes they do in Scooby Doo. You know, like one step at a time. Like
Tiptoeing.
instead of like a little like candle, like a Victorian child, it's like just a flashlight and just creeping down.
do 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 do.
Yeah.
As you guys descend further and further, you find no light in the staircase, so it seems to go down further and further, deeper into the ground. Until suddenly, you hear further down the stairs
I don't like that.
That sounds so
Yeah,
normal.
I think your version of normal might be a little different.
I gotta pretend, man. I gotta pretend. She's so okay with like supernatural shit like ghosts, but when something's like alive and can fuck you up, but it's like doing stuff she's not ready for, she's like not.
Maybe that's what this is. You never know.
It could
It's
just be a
little
really cool
ghosties.
ghost, and that is the only thing that actually soothes her.
and then the next thing you
Do
know,
we know? Oh, sorry.
as you take a step forward, you all feel the rushing air of the darkness in front of you rushing past you. As you realize you lost your footing, you're falling now.
Ah,
You're plummeting. Faster and faster.
shit, we didn't check for traps.
We didn't check for anything. We're dumb. Oh no.
Until suddenly the rushing air stops. As you're still on the ground. You're laying down now. Your hands and your back and your feet against the ground below you in a cold, dark room. And you hear this two distant steps. 1 foot, 1 foot, another foot. Someone is walking towards you. And you see coming down towards you from a hallway, as you seem to be in a large, dark room, you see candlelight.
Mm.
Are we able to move at all?
You can.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Slowly sitting up.
I
Trying
also
to get my
say,
bearings.
for Mara, with your heightened senses, whoever is walking down this hallway towards you does not have a heartbeat.
Oh.
Vampire approaching. Could be Lord Hades. With my rapid reflexes while we were falling, would I have been able to land on my feet?
You would think you would be able to, but you look around, you look up, there's no hole in the ceiling. You look behind you, there's no stairs. There's a doorway,
God.
but the doors are closed. You're not sure how you got to where you are currently.
Oh, some
Well, in that
spooky
case,
shit.
in that case, she'll just stand up and brush herself off to make herself look presentable.
And you'd see a figure turn the corner of the hallway towards you all as you see a tall, gaunt figure dressed in a black suit and tie. You'd see silver clasps on the end of his cufflinks. And you'd see the pale, almost parchment birch skin, bleached white face with cracked skin, scars across the face of the lips, the eyebrows. You're not sure if you're looking at a mummified corpse or a man, but as you see the eyes open, you just see the milky white eyes look to turn towards you. You'd see the hand bend towards you all to welcome you as you see long pointed fingernails.
Scramble up and dust myself up, and I bow. I bow. Hello.
Greetings.
Hi. I'm sorry to arrive so unannounced, but would you be Lord Hades by any chance?
Your arrival was duly announced.
It was.
My associates upstairs saw you come in.
Oh, okay.
As you'd see, he raise up a finger, and you'd see fluttering, flying up to his finger, you'd see the corvid, one of the ones you saw outside. However, you see this one, half of its face has been like torn off as you see the empty eye socket and the bone on the face.
Oh, it was okay. They seemed rather knowing when they were looking at us. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's some sick art. Okay, hang on. I gotta take this in. Okay. Dude, he's so dapper. I like how, despite how old he is, he clearly knows how to dress.
He has changed with the times. His style.
Yeah, he's not wearing some 70s tweed suit, man. He's sleek. He is modern. I like it. Is everybody else up now? Is everybody else okay?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would see also Kieran, that your dog Nyx had only been on the ground next to you, looking up to you as if you'd just woken up.
Give her some scritches behind the ear, just to make sure she's not worried or anything, but also for my own sort of nervous tick in a way.
Yeah. Maybe introductions are in order. He introduced himself, so well, I am I am Valerie. I am of a Tremere, but I am here on behalf of Prince, who's entrusted us with a mission of sorts. But we could mention more about that after. Guys, introduce yourself, please. She's so nervous.
Yeah. My name's Alexi, and we are actually all here with yeah, I guess it's a mission from the Prince of St. Louis.
Mhm.
Kieran.
The one
And
you called Prince.
Oop.
He turns it to Kieran.
Sorry, I didn't know you were gonna speak.
No, all he was
Apologies.
saying is the one you call Prince.
Ah.
That was the end of the sentence.
Honestly, understandable.
Mhm.
I'm Kieran. Point down. This is Nick's. Yeah. So awkward about it.
Kai will just like lift up a little hand, like a hey, I'm Kai. This is Waffles.
Is the cat still in your like jacket or?
Yeah, I imagine that Waffles just like sticks his little head out, like, what going on?
Greetings, Lord Hades, and I am Maru.
You're so much more poised than the rest of us. Like shaking little babies. You got your shit together.
It makes sense.
For real.
Yeah, the Prince guy, he wanted us to investigate something that could potentially cause a lot of issues for the normal people, the humans, and that kind of led us here.
Potentially a
so-
masquerade breach, yeah.
Yeah.
It's some sort of substance that looks to be using kindred blood. And humans got a hold of it, and
As
they're
you speak, you see he turns away
yeah.
from you, begins walking down the hallway.
Oh, okay. Should we follow?
Can we follow?
Mara will go ahead and take off, walking
I'll
behind
follow.
him.
I
Yeah, we
toddle
gotta
along.
There's
I
no other
toddle.
choice.
Yeah.
What my companions are meaning to say is that a human gang with a potential leadership issue, the Ghoul Street Boys, are the ones we've seen dealing this drug.
Yeah,
And
and that led us to this cemetery within your territory, and we didn't mean to be impolite and start just going around without you being aware.
without introducing ourselves first.
Yes, exactly. I am like nodding along with you, like so grateful
And
because I don't know what I'm
we
doing.
appreciate your hospitality so far in letting us in.
You see he stops, momentarily walking down the hallway, raises up his hand to place the candle up on a nearby candelabra. It's at this point you realize that this is a dauntingly tall man. Easily 7 foot.
Okay. I'm
Oh.
craning my neck. This is a tree.
You see he's walked you all towards a large, almost like dining hall that is the walls made of stone, as you presume you're still underground. You see before you is a very dimly lit hall. A table in place, however, you see placed atop the table, you presume the remains of some human. However, their chest cavity has been ripped open.
Yum.
However, he
Interrupt the
turns
meal.
to walk to the left and walk past, seeming to ignore the body on the table. Not turning to look to see if you all are following him, but seems to be listening.
Okay, we keep up. Where did we leave off?
The Ghoul Street
Yes.
Boys. They're
Mhm.
a gang that is, well, they hang out in the graveyard, and honestly, We wanted permission to explore and investigate inside your territory, if you will allow it.
Yeah, we don't want to intrude without you knowing what was going on. As we barely understand what is going on ourselves, and we figure any
Let me cut to
shenanigans
the
would be
chase.
unwanted. What did he say? He was a little quiet.
Let me cut to the chase.
Oh.
Are you all here under the purview of the Camarilla, or are you here in the defense and safe care of the Masquerade?
I'm more for the Masquerade part of things. Like, that's probably the only thing I kind of agree with, that like people should stay safe and not know the dangers of our lives and be involved in it.
You see,
That's my opinion on it.
You see, as you speak, he kind of stops momentarily. His head turning to look partially towards you. See his pure white milky eye looking back towards you all as you hear him sniff into the air. It has been a very long time since I've smelled that blood. You said your name was Kieran, yes?
Yes, sir.
How is Red Hawk's children?
That would be a question for GM. That would be pretty much just us in general, right? Like,
You have never heard the name Red Hawk.
Oh, okay. With all due respect, I'm actually unsure of who you speak. But I am willing to learn if it has to do with my clan. I'm doing my best to learn everything I can.
You see his cracked lips curve into a smile. Make sure to ask your sire, Ada, when you get the opportunity. Red Hawk is a old member of our family here within St. Louis. You see his fingers begin to trail against the stone wall, a brief sounding reminiscent of nails on a chalkboard.
Noted. I will put that on the to-do list.
You see,
I need to ask her.
He continues walking before going in through a doorway. Do you all follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even after Mara kind of winces some from the nails.
Yeah, same.
Oh no, it's worse for her. She's still running her
Oh, yeah,
heightened
that's
senses.
right. I forgot.
As you all go through the doorway, you find yourself no longer in a stone undercroft, as you find yourself in a large wooden building. You hear the rain outside in the distance. There's now lamplight. You seem to be in an actual building now, above ground.
Mara will go ahead and drop her heightened senses then, if there's actual lighting.
And you see he then turns to you all as you all are now in a large living room of sorts. Not of a normal person's house, maybe of a mansion or a manor. You see a large hearth off to the side, though there's no fire, as those of the unlife have a unfavorable relationship with fire. But nonetheless,
Yeah.
you find yourselves in a large open area as he turns to face you all. There is no gang that resides within my cemetery. I have those of the kindred who are under my care and protection after the untimely demise of their progenitor.
Oh.
Whomst is that you seek? Valerie of Clan Trachea.
Oh God. Let me double check my notes. Hang on. Well, the gang is run by was it Rowan Starr? And as far as we know, this substance was coming from them, at least according to our sources. We don't know if they were aware of it or if this was their doing, or we just know a name and how we were going to investigate further in that direction.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, you kind of notice some details about the room. For one, above the hearth, there is a large mural. You see 3 men seeming to have arms on each one another's shoulder. One of the individuals you can easily define and notice is the man before you, Lord Hades. The other 2, however, well, only Valerie has seen one of them before.
Yeah.
As you see, one of the people that Lord Hades has his hand on the shoulder of very closely. Part of you raises your eyebrow just a little bit. This might mean something a little bit more than just friends, but
Close with a capital C. Okay. What's up?
the individual he seems close to looks awfully familiar to that of the former Prince Alexander Krieger, the first prince of St. Louis.
Oh.
The one before the late Prince William Niels.
Oh. Kind of take notice and it's kind of, I don't know, a look of realization, I suppose.
For
What's
him,
the third guy look like?
For the
Sorry.
third guy, you'd see a man. You're not exactly sure what era to clarify when this painting was made to clarify. But you would see a man with red hair tied back. You would see what appears to be a flanneled leather jerkin on his top. And a scar going along the right eye, going across horizontally. Based off the clothing, you would surmise maybe 17th century. The 3 of them seem to be longtime friends and associates. However, you're not fully certain. Otherwise, looking around the room, you'd see a marble bust and statue reminiscent to those you'd find in museums. Another, you'd find a large sword on the wall, though it seems oddly shaped. It doesn't have the long hilt, that of which you'd see of more European medieval era. It has a very thick blade, about you'd measure 5 inches thick, but only half the length of a normal medieval sword. The hilt just being that of the blade, covering the handle. Up on the wall. Heavily corroded and afflicted by time and age. Metal, you'd probably wager brass, maybe bronze.
Oh boy.
And the last thing of note you'd notice is on the wall is that of a shield with a crest on it. Of a skull and a crown and 2 scythes diametrically opposed from one another. Diagonally. You're more than welcome to give me an occult roll if you want. Occult intelligence. To try to, by chance, know what this symbol means.
I want to know. I want to know. Where's my... Okay.
I don't got a lot of occult.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I think that's your expertise.
I think it is. Yeah, I got 2 little red dots in it. Okay, hang on.
You said a shield with a crest on it of a skull, crown, and size opposing each other?
Yes. It appears to have... it's almost as if like maybe if it was one scythe, but like 2 blades opposite ways from one another behind the skull.
You said intelligence, right? Occult intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I still kind of want to try, though.
Please, 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 please. Fuck. Wait, no, wait, yes?
3 successes.
Okay.
I don't know shit.
With 3 successes, Valerie, you believe you've read something in the books your sire had you peered and read over back when you were in Greece. Not Greece, sorry, in Europe. The clan this represents is one you don't generally see here in the States. Many moreover, ever since recent events and happenings for the clan, only known as the family, as what you see before you is the sigil of the Cappadocians, also known as the Harbingers of Ashur, or of Skulls.
Oh.
One of the original 13 clans of the vampires. The clan of
It's
death.
an OG. Oh, it's an OG. Okay, this is pretty fucking legit. Her theory about him being like actually Hades is like just going further. Like, goddamn, this person's old as shit.
You'd see up on one of the walls a old script and text that has a similar symbol on it. Seemed to be stamped. This text seems to be within a glass casing to kind of make sure that it's not affected by age and time. I cannot share, of course, this for the stream and for viewers, but in our images in the V-Cord, that is the heraldry that you see on it.
Right.
Let's see.
Edgy.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, what the hell?
Based off the age, you would give it at least, of the paper, how it's been affected, you give it at least 600 years old or more.
Holy crap. Well, shit.
Who is the individual within my domain you wish to speak to? The kindred within my protection.
Yeah.
Whomst.
We just want to speak to them. We don't want to harm them. We just want to know what's going on.
You see he turns to look at you, dead on, Valerie.
Uh-huh.
Good. I would rather not like to have to deal with that confrontation.
Same. We're just trying to find answers. As far as we know, we're investigating deaths, not trying to cause them.
He smiles.
I smile back, very nervous.
After all,
feel
Lord
like
Hades, we are guests in your territory, and we must respect the rules of hospitality.
He smiles, looking over Tamara, leaving his attention away from Valerie.
Ooh.
Indeed. It's been a very long time since I've had one in my home, following the rules of hospitality.
Oh,
You're
boy.
welcome in my home. Oh, but tonight.
That's very gracious. Thank you so much.
Do you know the name of this kindred?
Yeah, Rowan Star?
I know of them.
Mm.
They are one of my welcome children. You're a little confused by that.
Yeah, just
Ricky
a little.
Ricky had told you
sure what's going on.
Malkavian.
Yeah.
This individual, you're about like 70% sure isn't Malkavian.
Yeah. I mean,
Did he not say earlier that he was taking care of child that had lost their sire?
Indeed.
yeah,
However,
but
it seems odd for someone to refer to others as his children.
I mean, we're all for adoption, but yeah, it's a little weird. I don't know if I should. It's a little rude to ask, but
Well.
I'll leave it for now.
Would we be going to greet him, or will he come here to greet us and we can
Yeah, is
welcome
there a
your
place?
presence?
Yeah, is there a place we can find them, or would you prefer we stay where you can see us?
You would hear him snap his fingers, and one of the nearby doors opens up, and you see an individual beginning to walk through, seeming as if like looking on their phone, completely unaware of what's going on in this room, that any of you are here. You see the person has, you presume, probably like dyed hair white, a couple piercings, a beanie on, a jacket. They seem to be looking through their phone, and they kind of just pause mid-step, looking up. Then looking back towards the door that closes itself.
Well,
Hey, why are there people here? He says, looking towards Lord Hades. We have some guests who you have deemed to have caught the attention of Rowan. You see his eyes kind of just widen.
oh, no.
The look of almost like
Snap.
a kid who has just got caught in a little bit of trouble with their parent.
Mm-hmm.
As you see Rowan turn to look at you all a bit surprised.
Just give like an
No,
awkward.
they're
wave.
attractive.
Oh wait.
Oh no, they're hot.
Oh no, they're hot. Yeah. We just, I would just about like we just have some questions. We're not here to cause trouble. At least, we're not trying to.
Good. Are you from Elodie? Are
Huh?
you from Enola? I'm sorry. I just don't.
Do these
Where-
names sound familiar?
Enola, yes. Elodie, no. I told Maeve I'd give
Was
her
that
money.
one of the girls?
I don't know what.
It's not about money. It's about humans dying because of some drug called Redline.
For context, Kieran, Enola you only know just again from passing from some of the anarchs. She's not a member.
Oh, it's an anarch.
She's not a member of the anarchy movement.
Oh, okay.
But she is a name you've heard in passing
Okay.
You see, he kind of like takes a sigh of relief. Oh, so you're not with Maeve. Oh, okay. Whew.
I
You
was
see, like a
No,
weight has like
but-
been lifted off of his chest.
Maybe worse.
you caught the prince's attention, potentially. I don't know how your name is associated with all this, but we're trying to figure that out.
You should have just led with that.
We're
I could give less of a shit about what the pig wants to do with us mere flies.
Look, we got like voluntold on this. I just don't want the masquerade broken, okay? That's all.
A masquerade break? No. I wish not to impose or tread upon any pleasantries or any party tricks we've been doing upon the masses, upon the cows, okay?
So
Okay,
wait,
well, let me just...
maybe it isn't them then. Maybe it's someone within
Well,
your associations.
yeah, well, we'll just break down what we know, and then maybe we can just compare notes then, okay? Like, because we're confused.
Oh, by all means, please tell me your grand and glorious story, Travelers of the Night.
It started with finding a bunch of humans in some university dorms that looked like they killed each other.
Oh,
Off of like some super, like Saiyan fury high of
like a blood
mix of,
sex
like,
orgy.
like vampire drugs. I don't know.
Could've been.
That would be kind of cool, yeah. But no, from what we could tell, whatever drug they were taking, it's like a airborne, like they huff it or something.
Oh,
And it looked like they broke it on accident, and too much could definitely kill a human, and they kind of roided it out. And some died from suffocating, and some from like killing each other.
well, you know.
But it's definitely involving kindred blood. And the dealers, from what we could tell, tattoos from the people that were there, the bodies, Ghoul Street Boys.
Oh yeah.
Investigation was leading up to your name about maybe where the substance was coming from, and that's all as far as we got. We wanted to make sure Lord Hades knew why we were here, and we didn't want to intrude upon his turf. But yeah, we're just trying to figure out where the hell this stuff is coming from, because humans apparently are getting a hold of it and dying, and if it happens more, it could lead to a masquerade breach.
Oh, well, how do I explain this one? So walk with me here, right? You see, he kind of hit as he's walking. Be me at the harbor, by the river, right? Minding my business, doing my thing, right? And suddenly I see these like fucking masked people like dealing with some crates, unloading a car, a van into a warehouse. Completely intrigued by this. I'm like, why are there people in hazmats? Are they part of the like some secret organization trying to some like flat earthers, right? What are they doing here? And so doing my my kind duly diligence, I followed them, did a little bit of lurking, a little bit of smelling, a little bit of following after, and I saw this like large lab, right? This large crazy showmanship. And it looked like they were making some kind of like concoctions, and I was like, oh well, this looks like something I could easily cash in on. And so I doing my due diligence and looking for maybe some piece of the pie, I when some of these hazmat individuals were having a good nap, we'll say. He smiles. Well, they wouldn't find a crate go missing, surely, right? And so I took this Redline and thought, well, why let the big suit masses and weird conspiracy individuals have this fun huff drug? Let's have it for the peoples and the masses. And well, I gave it to some of my guys who were like, hey, there's this new thing, you know, see if you can do anything with it. That's all I know.
So you dealt it out without even really knowing what it did?
You see, kind of like, is it looking away, looking at you, then he looks over to you like, I mean...
I low-key am like looking at Hades like, you hearing this shit? But like, I just kind of like look back, I'm like, really? Like,
you go to look to see where Hades is. He's not there anymore.
What the fuck? Okay, you know what?
Like, I'll let these guys deal with this.
You kind of begin to look around, Valerie, to see where Hades is. And then it's at that point you realize he's right behind you, to your left.
Oh, jump scare. A reflex. Like, oh my god.
You'd see Lord Hades is staring daggers into Rowan. The whites of his eyes just encircled by black pits.
Oh. So, we're specifically at this harbor. Like, would they still be there? This stuff?
I presume so. They were just not that far off from the near north front, the riverfront, by the tracks. You know, the railway.
So did you?
It was a little weird, you know. Yes, sorry. Yes, dog, ma'am.
Just glare at him. Did you tamper with it, yes or no, to put vampire blood into it?
Oh, no. I do not partake in the merchandise. No.
So this is something bigger.
I told you it was probably the secret government.
Secret
government. Yeah, whatever.
Oh my God.
What?
I'm more addressed Valerie with that. But this is something bigger.
Yeah. This is clearly it began and ended with you here, which honestly, I kind of glance at Lord Hades. I'm like, this is a bigger issue, and so I'm not really gonna report about this to the prince. I think Lord Hades will deal with the issue accordingly. We're gonna figure out what's going on at this location, because clearly somebody somewhere is using a substance with vampire blood, and that is still a problem.
Before anything,
yeah,
I'm like, I approach Boyo. I need names to everyone you have dealings with that you gave this to.
We need to cut it off at the source. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I could just like. He kind of just points at his phone. I could just like call them.
Please
don't call them.
Well,
I would suggest getting it recollected before more mishaps happen with it.
ASAP.
Yes, call them.
Just like tell them they need to bring this shit back like immediately, because it's their ass, dude. Like, we're trying to stop it before it gets even worse, and the Camarilla goes ape shit, dude. Like, we don't want that. Like,
and just to be fair, you seem way too chill about this.
Wait, I'm learning of this moment.
Too much.
I am aghast by this information. Why you point fingers at me, tall, lanky twink man?
You were curious enough to steal it, but you weren't curious enough to see exactly how dangerous it was?
I saw some people that were in the warehouse that used it. They seemed to enjoy it. There might have been one or two people who had odd side effects happen to them, but that's besides the point.
I'm like under my breath. I'm like, oh my god, he's an idiot. Like,
right.
Oh.
So
It's a good thing you're pretty.
Thank you. Who does your
just
hair?
stay pretty.
So by the tracks at the dock is where this mobile lab was in the warehouse, correct?
Yes, and the near North Riverfront.
Do you have a warehouse number? A ship it was near?
No. There wasn't any other like buildings. It was just like the one in the train yard. kind of place.
Okay. Well, we'll just start there.
And could you tell anything about the people that were in the hazmat suits?
But they vampires
smell
or
human?
humans?
Did they smell?
Yeah. Ghouls? I don't know. Anything?
They had guns. Some of them.
My God. Well, thank God they had guns and not clubs. We're dealing with people with guns and not cavemen.
That'd be weird if they had clubs. Like, would you think they were like a baseball gang?
Oh my God.
Yes, they'd be
Do me a
called the
favor.
Sluggers.
Just stay pretty and don't steal shit anymore, please. Oh my God. She's like, if she could still get migraine, she's having one right now.
It seems your only sin is not enough forward thoughts as to what your drug could potentially do to the masquerade when you
I'll
spread
have
it
you
out.
know, I have plenty of thoughts.
Yes, but they are not
None of
always
them
forward
good.
directed.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, look. We're gonna do you a favor. We're gonna figure out what the hell's going on and try and tackle that source. Please retrieve whatever you stole. Make sure it's no longer dished out, or it's gonna get a lot worse. Okay?
A hand
We will clean up
places
this fuck up.
itself on your shoulder, Valerie.
Huh?
It's Lord Hades' hand.
Chills. Absolute chills. I look up.
He slowly turns to look down at you.
Mm-hmm.
This matter will be dealt with. See that you and your coterie members deal with this warehouse. Find out where it is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Who is manufacturing it.
Mm-hmm.
And why.
Absolutely, sir. We will deal with it on that end. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
If you wish to be kept in the loop about it, we will also do that as well.
You see, he gives you
we
a
will-
large smile, and it's at this point you're actually able to see his teeth. It's a little haunting. His teeth are crooked and jagged in all different angles and of ways. Deep, like brown to like orange hue.
So horrified, but I'm also shutting the fuck up. I just smile back and I nod. Yes, you will be with one of the first to know when we have figured out what is going on and it is resolved.
Might I make a suggestion, Lord Hades? Can't you send one of your friends along with us? That way you can stay informed as we operate.
Oh, like a little bird friend?
I'm afraid these associates have a finite range. However, you see, he takes his hand off of your shoulder finally, Valerie.
Oh.
And
Okay.
he'll reach into his breast pocket, and then we'll hand you a Nokia phone.
Oh my God. I'm trying not to.
The Nokia.
Truly, the indestructible with the indestructible. It makes sense.
I'm trying to hold back a smile for a whole other reason.
Told your Ivory Tower members appreciate the lack of traceability.
Indeed. I will.
He gives you a toothy grin.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He then begins to walk over towards Rowan, placing a very firm hand on his shoulder. And you see Rowan briefly wince. And he will then gesture towards a pair of double doors behind you all and will say, "It was a pleasure meeting you all."
Same. Hopefully,
Likewise,
if we do
Lord Hades.
meet again,
Really
it's on-
appreciate all the help.
Yeah,
And
if we
thank
do
you
meet
for the
again,
hospitality.
if hopefully it's on better terms and not so dramatic reasons. We will go
Let's.
now. Okay. Ooh.
And as you guys exit the doors. The next time you blink, you find yourself out in the rain once more, outside the mausoleum.
And
Oh
Mara will
my
quickly
God.
walk towards the car to open the door for everyone.
Yeah. Just go in there, let out a
Like-
breath I didn't need, and just be like, God, if I was still human, I would have pissed myself. Like, that was...
See, that wasn't so bad.
Oh, shut up.
Lump into the driver's seat. Just like, I need a fucking drink.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, he seemed pretty. I don't want to say nice, but
No, he was incredibly polite and very hospitable. But
Yeah.
dear God,
But that is
was
because
he
we,
intimidating.
There was a presence. An ancient
we showed
presence.
the correct... We
we did the right
came
thing.
in with the proper
So-
attitude.
We did. I am
We did
proud
not
of
come
us.
to piss in his Cheerios.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
Would not want to be Rowan right now, though.
Yeah,
No.
holy shit. I don't know what's gonna happen there.
I would
Captain
love to find
Dumbo.
out, though.
I just hope that they actually are able to recover everything that was dealt out. That is so stupid, though. You're telling me you just took a crate, you didn't even give a shit, you just sold it? Like,
That doesn't fix stupid, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same thing.
you know, and you're right. God damn.
I think what Kieran's gonna do, instead of attempting to turn around and potentially end up like fucking hitting a gravestone, I'm just gonna
27
like
point term.
for real. Just gonna like do my best to drive backwards out of
Yeah.
the graveyard.
Thank
As
God for
you-
backup cameras in these newfangled ones. Yeah.
As you're backing up, driving backwards, you see a gravekeeper turn to look at you all. And it's at this point that you realize, in the darkness of the light, you realize this gravekeeper, not living. That's a corpse.
Oh,
Like a zombie?
That's
Or
what
like
you think
a-
so,
like
but
a-
you drive past so quick, all you see is rain.
You know, I'm not questioning anything happening here anymore.
Yep.
I'm going, I'm leaving, I'm getting out of here. Where are we going?
apparently to the warehouse by the tracks, so
I bet. Let's go.
mhm.
So you all begin to drive off near the tracks, pulling off by the side of the road, as there's not a necessarily normal way you can walk. You see there's a little bit of a pathway in the mud where it seems that a series of cars have gone off the road into the dirt by the train tracks, which you're able to follow in suit.
I kind of park in sort of a inconspicuous spot
Yeah.
if I can.
You're able to see the large warehouse. You're able to pull up by some trees and like some shrubbery to kind of block the side of the car. You see that there appears to be 3 vans at the warehouse.
Mm.
There are some lights on.
Okay. What's the plan?
The plans.
Scout, collect information, and well,
Hopefully not get caught.
Yeah, don't engage. Like, we're just here to observe and see what the hell is going on.
Well, we will find out just what our coterie does after this break.
Yippee!
this is Elle, and I play Alexi in Hollowed Blood. So this is where we would normally put sponsors and things like that. However, if you didn't know, the sponsor is you guys through our Patreon. If you're already a Patreon member, thank you so, so much. It's through your memberships and donations that we can keep these games and shows afloat. If you aren't a member, you can join the Patreon over at patreon.com/sanguinestories. Members get access to all episodes a week early, alongside other benefits, including some behind-the-scenes character secrets. Thank you again so much to our members. And if you're not one yet, well, it's not too late. Now, back to the episode.
And we're back. And so, you all pull up by the warehouse in the distance. Lights are still on. Some vans have been pulled up by the side of it. What do you do?
We gotta try to be sneaky, I guess.
Gotta do the creep. Mm-hmm.
Not my forte, I'm gonna be honest.
Look, see if I got sneaky stats. Let's see. I a sneaky little guy. Let's see.
Mara's gonna do what she does best and heighten them senses once more, and she's gonna start creeping along.
I am a little stealthy, but not by much. If anything, God, if we had my performance and persuasion, I'd be... My manipulation, I could say we just got lost.
Would I do good as being some sort of lookout? Maybe.
Well, it's up to you. It's also up to you if you want to have everybody going together, or if somebody wants to stay back. It's totally up to you guys.
Is there like a stairway like on the outside of this warehouse that kind of... Okay.
There appears to be a staircase that goes up to like a maybe a upper level of some kind.
Start up, work our way down, maybe.
Probably for the best. Hopefully I can get line of sight someone.
Good idea.
I'd say if anyone needed to hang back or like watch. I'm not trying to like have you guys do the heavy lifting. I more just mean if anyone were to be by themselves, I may be the best one to be by them. Like I can handle myself if I end up getting spotted by someone.
Fair enough.
So I'm not sneaky whatsoever.
I can stick with the group then. I just realized my custom roles. I'm a theater student. I can act my way out of this shit.
Don't you have Nyx as well?
I do.
Can you not send Nyx to go look around and then look through their eyes?
I don't think that's how this works.
It is not how that works.
Nyx is a companion rather than a tool of sorts.
Worth a shot.
I mean, I guess Nyx could watch your back.
She always does.
Exactly. So no one's gonna be sneaking up on you. Nyx a good girl.
All right.
Like I can watch the door if anything. I won't be like too far away if needed.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just maybe observe too, like if they're doing something with the trucks or if they're leaving or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know if we have a signal out here, but you could just text my phone. I'll put it on like silent, so I just feel a buzz, so I know like, oh shit, something's happening or something.
Okay. I will send 3 messages in a row.
Okay, it's like buzz, buzz, buzz,
just
like that.
Yeah, just in case. Just so like there's something significant compared to any other notification. Considering.
Yeah, like if you're just like updating me on something, but if it's not critical or something. Cool.
But yeah.
All right.
All right.
Good
And
plan.
so the coterie splits up.
Mhm.
So the four of you are going towards the stairs, ascending them.
Yeah.
I'm with them until they go inside, pretty
Gotcha.
much.
As you guys sneak up by the side of the warehouse, you kind of look over by the vans. There doesn't appear to be anyone inside the van. With your heightened senses, Mara, you don't smell or hear any heartbeats from the van. Though there is the rain that does diminish a lot of your ability for that, I'm afraid.
Are you able to sense anyone inside?
Distance. Well, as you guys ascend the stairs up to get to the door, you find that the upstairs door is locked.
But
Lock picking, is that a thing anybody knows?
subterfuge, and I
I might
only
be
have a
able
blip
to-
in it.
I might be able to help with that.
I have 3 in subterfuge.
I also have 3 subterfuge.
Oh, well, after you.
Also have
Larceny.
3 subterfuge.
We love breaking into shit here.
You'd
Please.
think I would have more,
Go.
but funnily enough, I don't.
I'll take a subterfuge manipulation. Oh no, this is
Ooh.
actually correction, correct myself. This is wrong. It is not subterfuge. It is larceny.
Larceny.
Larson.
Larceny dexterity.
Oh. Okay,
I have 2 in larceny.
I have 2 in both, and that's it. So whoever's got better, please.
Where the
Go.
hell is larceny? Oh, I have none. Yeah, don't look at
Are there
gold.
any like okay, so you know how like in the warehouses every once in a while they'll have like the windows that are like higher up and that they sometimes will keep open like to air out the place. Are there any of those around that we can see?
Not on the sides. There may be one at the top.
Okay. Is there any way that someone could get up there? Say if they were very athletic?
I could try. Well, no. I'm not.
Well, the Kindred do have abilities that can allow them to climb up walls. Otherwise, it would have to be a check and hope that you don't fail. Because you guys are already pretty high up.
I think I'm gonna just take a crack at trying to lockpick this. You said larceny and manipulation?
Larceny and dexterity.
Oh, dexterity. I'm pretty good with that, so
Go for it. I
here's
believe in
to
you.
hoping.
There you go.
Three successes. Not bad, not bad. It takes a little bit, but then you hear a click, and the door partially moves inwards.
No worrying about potentially drawing any attention to us.
Do you open the door?
As quietly as possible.
Yo.
All right. As you open the door, the first thing that hits you is the acrid smell of blood.
Oh,
Ah,
lovely.
I need, for everyone who's coming inside, to give me a roll. I need, let's call it a hunger roll.
Hunger roll.
Yeah.
would I need to, even though I'm staying outside? I'm
staying
sure I could
outside,
probably
you're
still
fine.
smell it. Okay.
Yeah.
How
if
do we
you're-
do a hunger roll?
We're just,
Is that the rouse check?
yeah.
Okay.
Is it that little skull next to the hungry thing?
We're just saying if you get a little hungry.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right. I need
That
one
makes
more.
sense.
Alexi?
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
Success. All right. In that case, only Mara fails.
It kind of checks out. You have your senses up again, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess for lore, like storytelling wise, it makes sense.
So, Mara, you smell two things as the hunger pulls down at your gullet, dragging it down further and further. You smell human blood, mortal blood, but also kindred blood. As you swallow down that hunger, clawing its way up your throat. You can resist for now, but you might need a bite later. And so you all go inside. You find yourself in an upper little office room of sorts. You see there's a series of doors up here and then a glass window that seems to peer downwards into the warehouse. Where would you like to go?
Mara will just try and barely peek over the edge of that glass to see if there's what you can see out on the warehouse floor.
Outside on the warehouse floor, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. You see roughly around 14 bodies on the ground. Humanoid. You see 3 of the individuals have their heads cut off.
Oh.
Some of them are in makeshift lab, garments. I see face masks on their face, some goggles. You see also downstairs there appears to be almost like a glass observatory room to observe something. You can't fully see into it as it's partially underneath you. You see seriously individuals that are dead have guns at their sides or on them. You see bullet punctures into the sides of the wall of the warehouse. Part of the glass on your side here on the right has a fracture as you assume a bullet shot through. You see down below a series of crates, partially open, some broken. Another van on the inside parked. The door outside to the outside world currently closed. But you also smell something else, Mara. The partial acrid smell of gas.
She's gonna try and locate that source.
It seems to be coming outside the office room down below somewhere. What is everybody else doing?
Is there like a desk or like a cabinet or anything in here?
Well,
In the
there appears
office?
to be four rooms off on the sides because you guys are in currently like in a hallway. Is this almost like an office hallway of sorts, right? It's a T-shaped hallway. So you've got the one hallway you guys are in right now, and it turns into the top part of the T where the windows are, and Mara would be able to see stairways that go down towards the lower half of the warehouse.
We poke at the offices, maybe? Just peek in if
She
there's
would
windows?
definitely inform everyone about the scent of gas as well.
And all the bodies and everything? Because I'm wondering,
Yeah.
like, did Rowan do that? Because they said, like, they incapacitated people. I don't think they did that. Did they?
I mean,
I
they seemed
doubt it.
really dumb.
But
Yeah, and they say one thing and then a whole other thing happens, so maybe.
is there any walkways above to like get a better catwalks basically to go along and get a better idea of the scene?
There is a partial one. It seems like almost like an observatory kind of walkway.
Mara will carefully and as quietly as possible walk along that to try and observe the scene more, to like try and get a better view of stuff.
All right. As you look around, you don't see too much movement. You see just the bodies laying around. Based off the pooling of the blood, they've been there for probably at least the night. However, you do see partial movement that catches your eye. At your new angle, you're able to see that there seems to be someone or something in the observatory room. Meanwhile, for the others, what room do you guys go into first? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I guess the closest one, so start my way there.
Are there any like windows on the doors that we could glance into before?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah. There appears to be like small little rectangular windows you can like peek in through.
Yeah.
You see the first one to your right, the closest one. There's a little bit of blood splattered against the window.
Oh, lovely. Is it locked if we try the handle, or?
You go to try the handle, and you find it is unlocked. You also find your hand covered in congealed blood.
Gross. Okay. Just slowly open. Maybe there's a tissue or something I can wipe it off inside. I don't know.
Inside here, you find 2 bodies. You see one is a presumably mortal man back against a wall, but a bullet wound inside of its head. Inside of his head, rather. The other person you find is a partially shriveled, rapidly looks like aged husk on the ground.
The fuck?
You see their mouth open and almost like in a partial scream as you see 2 vampire fangs. Or kindred fangs, rather.
What the hell happened? Have I ever seen anything like this? Like, do I know, like, what could do this?
Well, for the kindred there, the only thing you can presume is, like with most kindred when they die, their age catches up to them.
Okay. Oh. Is there anything else in the room aside from the bodies? Anything I can inspect on them, or?
It appears to be some paperwork, some chemicals. Not too much, though.
A tissue box to wipe the blood.
You could find paper towels, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Any weapon that caused the bullet, or no?
No. Not in this room.
So it wasn't them that killed the... Okay, it's something else. All right, cool. I guess if there's nothing else to find or inspect on the bodies, then I just leave that room and leave it open so I know I inspected it already and poke out and be like, yeah, it's gross in there. 1 kindred, 1 human. Nothing really else. Just that they both died.
Alexi and Kai. What do you both do?
I go over to one of the other rooms and glance through the little door window.
You see what appears to be a mortal. It looks like the mouth has been partially cut open, as the top half of the head has been wrenched and pulled backwards. As you can see the inside and opening of someone's throat.
What the fuck?
Good.
You see their hands are stabbed into the desk that they sit at.
Stabbed into the desk?
You see 2 nails in their hands.
It like tortured? Interrogate? Oh my god.
I go in there. Gonna take a look around.
At first, you don't find necessarily anything that like fully catches your attention until you look behind you. As you see, it appears someone has masterfully painted the word liar on the wall behind you by the door.
What the fuck?
Is there anything on the person who has expired in this room?
You find an ID. You find a gun on them. But also as you get closer, you're able to see the back of their face, rather, the front of the upper part of their face. As you're able to see their fangs that they had.
Oh.
Okay.
This was a Kindred.
What does the ID say?
Jackson. Nothing else though. No last name.
Okay. I take the ID with me and leave the room. And when I get out into the hall, I kind of look at the other people there and I'm... So is this, are we just going to assume that all these rooms are equally, carnage-filled?
Possibly, but it would be good to investigate every single one just in case. There could be more
definitely.
hints.
Yeah, I would love to see more, actually.
Alright, we just keep going through each room, I suppose.
Alright. Kai, do you go into a room next?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure to see if you go to the catwalk or not with Mara. Just want to double check. All right. In the next room, you're able to find... You're not fully sure what you're looking at. You see a large, like, hamster cage.
What?
Hamster cage?
Yeah. You see next to the hamster cage are 2 bottles of Redline.
Oh, the animal testing.
How's the hamster doing? You doing great and alive and healthy, I'm sure?
Well, next to the hamster
Exploded.
cage, you see there are pictures of 2 hamsters. Jezebel and Humphrey.
Oh.
Humphrey better be okay.
Humphrey is stomach up, eyes bleeding, mouth agape, dead in the cage.
No. No.
Guys, I don't want to alarm anybody, but I think Humphrey might be dead.
How's Jesse?
You don't, looking around, you don't see Jezebel anywhere. Do you get closer?
Fucking hamster do
Jesse's
all
what
of
caused
this?
all this.
Drops from the ceiling.
Yeah, she's on the ceiling hissing.
You just
Oh,
you just
God.
hear the alien clicking noise.
Oh no.
Dear God. I'm suddenly very scared of Jesse.
You don't see
Jumps on
Jezebel.
you, it's a spider
anywhere.
hamster.
Do you
no.
do you try to take a closer look or no?
Yeah.
As you come closer, you kind of peer in. You kind of feel waffles come up by your jacket, like neck area, just kind of hiss as a large, kind of larger hamster will launch itself from a kind of like debris area of the shrapnel that they use as like the bedding part of the hamster bed. As it launches itself at the cage, it
Kinda cutting
slams
out a
against it. Oh, did I cut out? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot. I heard maybe like every other word.
I think the hamster is trying to launch itself at me, is what I got.
Mm.
Okay,
Hamster's got
there
that
we go.
roid rage.
Oh, dear
Apologies.
God.
I will have
Yeah.
to cut that out.
You're fine.
You see
Okay.
a large shape of the hamster launch itself against the cage. As you see it like partially dent the cage as it impacts. As you see its claws scratch towards you, trying to grab at you, Kai, at any way it can. As you see, this hamster's eyes are completely mixed of black and red. You see its body has seemed to have been afflicted with necrosis.
What the fuck?
A vamp hamster? A vampster?
So the good news is that Jezebel didn't kill everyone here. Bad news is I think she might have killed Humphrey.
Yeah, if we let her out, she gonna kill everybody else who's here.
I'm just gonna find like a, I don't know, like a cloth, a table, some type of cloth thing, and I want to put it over the cage. I don't want
Just
her to look at me.
There is a blanket. There is a blanket
God.
you're able to find nearby.
Okay, yeah.
You can cover it up.
I don't want to look at her. I don't want her to see me.
You just hear her scratching like.
Jesus.
Good lord.
Bad Jezzy. Knock it off.
I would say though for Valerie, who's been around
Yeah.
the park a bit, you've never seen it firsthand, but it does seem to match the pattern, at least appearance and attitude, of what happens to a kindred when their humanity is gone, when they let the beast take
Oh my
over
god.
and become what is known
You
as
telling
light.
me
Let the beast.
they vampirized a fucking hamster and they made it just go full that.
You're
Oh
not
my
fully
God.
certain. You haven't really heard of any animal fully taking to the embrace to this degree. You have, of course, instances like Waffles and Nix. They're not kindred like you are. They're more akin to that of a ghoul, right?
Okay, wait, pause. Wait. Do you think if it doesn't kill it can turn things like kindred fully feral like that? Like on a kindred and not a human. Oh wait, hang on. This could be very bad if vampires use this shit. Wait. Oh no, her brain doing a thinky. I hope I'm wrong. Oh. If you're lucky, it kills you. If you're not so lucky, it does that to you as a kindred. And you're fully gone. Oh. Oh, I don't like that shit at all.
And there's a
Well,
person or kindred testing this to make sure that they get it right.
that could be it. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to keep investigating, but that is unfortunately the theory I'm starting to draw to with these hamsters. They must have done something to Jezzy. Maybe she was different to Humphrey, and instead of killing her, it turned her into that instead, which makes me worried. Like with the animals, Nix and Waffles, like would that happen to them? You know? I mean, I'm no scientist. I don't know what's going on here yet, but that's my theory. That is not good.
Check the other room, the last room.
Yeah. Yes.
Why not?
Peeking in very cautiously. For all we know, they're testing on alligators in there next. I don't know.
Thankfully, in this room, no such animals are present.
Okay.
However, you do find a man. Dead.
Alive? Oh, okay.
You see a man on a operation table. You're not necessarily sure who did this in the instance of if this was part of the operation going on here or a third party. But you would see a man with seems to be in a operation chair, almost like what you'd use for a dentist. the back of the chair pulled back so that the head and the chest were elevated upwards so you could peer down at them. However, it looks like with clamps keeping it open, someone has broken the rib cage of this man and ripped it open
Oh.
to access what is inside. You see, similar to the individual in the liar room, someone has pulled the back of, well, the front of someone's head and pulled it back. Looking further, you don't necessarily need a medicine check on this. It looks like someone has grabbed the upper lip of this person and just pulled back, tearing open their mouth. So their eyes are pointing backwards, to say.
Oh God. Fangs or no fangs?
Well, they might have at one point. However, it looks like whoever did this is a bit of a collector, as it seems someone has pulled out some teeth.
Specifically the fangs?
The canines.
Are we at? Oh, lovely.
Furthermore, the person is missing their eyes.
Oh.
Otherwise, you'd find their liver is missing and their kidney.
It is so weird. So Kindred.
This is going way beyond the drugs at this point.
Yeah. Dude, should we be collecting evidence? Should we be taking pictures?
You can certainly take pictures.
If you're unsure of things, you could always ask Ricky.
You know what? You're right. At this point, because I feel like people weren't going to fucking believe this shit. I'm taking pictures, but after this, I am going to Ricky to have him purge the fucking chip in my card because I don't want this stuff on my phone ever again once we're done with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I will go back and just take some thorough pictures. Unfortunately, even goddamn Jezzy freaking out, maybe a video of that. It just
doesn't come through immediately, but you would hear, well, not hear, but you get a message back saying, "Hey Val, I'm not one to judge, but I don't need to know what you get up to at night."
Be like, I messaged her, "You sick bitch, this is what we're investigating with the Redline. This is where it took us. It's a fucked up warehouse. I think this is what they're doing with it."
Skull emoji.
I will deal with you later. Also, I made you a new PayPal. Let me know when you want the transfers. Heart emoji.
Pog.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like someone has fully harvested the insides of this individual. They did not take everything. They took only some parts.
It's just weird to me, like... I'm just theorizing. Okay, so you said specifically the liver and the kidneys for sure. Yeah. And nothing else? These things...
The liver, the eyes, the kidney. Not both kidneys, just one.
Okay, this is really obscure and weird, but like, at least when you're human, liver, kidneys, they help filter out things out of the system.
Mm-hmm.
Out of your system. Processes them, turns them into waste, keeps the rest. I don't know where this is going yet, but as a vampire, maybe the same is said with like blood to a degree. I don't know how. I mean, I feel like, you're fucking dead. Blood just sustains you. But like, maybe it has something to do with the tolerance of whatever the hell is like doing this. Maybe they want to make sure whether it was to make a safe drug or to make an unsafe drug to make it tolerant or intolerant to a vampire's system. I don't know. I'd imagine you'd use the liver and kidneys to understand that. I don't know. But the eyes, I don't know. I'm making shit up in my head. I'm theorizing too much. I know too little.
It looks
and I am a baby. I don't know what's going on.
That whoever had pulled the head back, pulling it back and doing that injury, then wiped their hand of the blood over the person's face.
On their face? Oh, that's just disrespect. Is there no way to
Only,
tell like who this person was at all? No ID or anything?
I mean, you guys aren't necessarily the CSI or FBI that could do finger analysis. And it's not like you guys have a record of Kindred.
Yeah, I just wonder if this was like a prominent person. I don't know. But
Not
like
that
if
you
these are
know of.
specific people. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody else might. But nobody here present knows anything that's trademarked like this.
Yeah, and it's not like you can sense like whether these were like thin bloods or just regular old Kindred, right?
I mean, you could try to take a lick if you want, a taste of it.
Nah. This is all about ingesting shit. I ain't doing that. I'm just wondering if it's like a specific brand of Kindred they're messing with right now.
The smell that you are smelling right now, this individual is not of a mortal. That you can confirm.
Okay. I'll just leave it at that then.
What clan or type and generation, you have no clue.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. Even though I'm dead, I'm feeling a little nauseated right now. This is gross. All right, that was the last room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Last of the office rooms.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
so from here...
Mara.
Okay.
Are you just continuing to preview and watch down at the floor below?
Yeah, she's kind of just keeping overwatch and keeping track of the movement in the observation room the best she can.
The longer you've watched, it appears to be a humanoid figure. Again, you're not certain if they're living or dead. You see them moving. It seems to be what looks like maybe a woman. It's hard to tell. Long matted hair, dressed in blue medical robes. You see there's blood inside.
I have a clear line of sight of her.
Yes, but she does not seem to have noticed you.
All right, then I'm gonna try and do something to see what I can figure out potentially.
I will mention, you do see there's blood in the room that she's in.
Yes. I'm potentially about to get a lot hungrier. We will see how this goes.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use share the senses.
Ah! Huh. Interesting. How will this go for you, I wonder?
Alright, let's do the rouse check first.
Uh-huh. See if you get hungrier. Oh.
Oh.
I'm getting pretty hungry, as it seems.
It is. You are able to enter the mind of this, to dub...
Well, I still have to roll the,
Oh, yeah.
rouse resolve aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. How you doing on that hunger, Mara?
I'm at 3.
Indeed.
I'm feeling pretty hungry.
That is true. You feel the beast crawling up to you, all this overwhelming smell and taste of the blood around you. The blood is cold, but your hunger is fiery deep within you. You hear the voice within just calling, nagging at you. You know you could eat. It doesn't cost that much for you, darling. What are you waiting for? Just a little bite, a little taste. It could be cold for now, but we could go where it's warmer. Pushing aside the voice, you enter into the mind of this creature. As that would be doubly correct, this creature. As this woman is no longer in control of her faculties. As you close your eyes, entering into the creature's mind, you open them once more to find your vision covered in red. Your hands covered in blood and viscera. As you look to the left, you see a corpse of some kind of security guard, their throat torn open. Their last attempt, as you see, the blood trail up to the door, trying to escape, but it seems someone has sealed him in. It was too late for him. You can feel your brain throbbing, bam, 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 but you feel no heartbeat inside your chest. Your mouth, your tongue moves around the inside of your mouth like a snake running against the walls of its cage. You feel no fangs in your mouth, but you do feel the razor-sharp teeth of your mouth covered in blood. Looking around, you look to see if there's any warmth, any heartbeat in range. You look even up as you see your own form, Mara, but you see no presence of heartbeat or warmth as the creature's eyes continue to pass over you. You are looking through the eyes of currently a white. Or at least, you can only assume one. And you find yourself partially falling back as you snap back into your own body, clutching the railing, almost falling over, as your head is ringing from the pounding inside that creature's head. Whatever that creature is, they were most definitely hopped up on whatever smell you smelled earlier in the college dorm room. What do you do?
She can just feel that burning need inside of her that she needs to hunt soon. She needs to feed.
Indeed.
But she knows that that creature is not something she can feed off of.
No.
And there's all this cold blood around, but it's not what she craves. She's not desperate for this.
Mm-mm.
She's wanting to go back towards a club or somewhere with a pulse of life right now. She wants to wrap this up and she wants to take care of her needs. She wants to put them forward before anything else right now. She's feeling it. So she's going to move off the catwalk to move towards the others to inform them of what she just went through. But her eyes are definitely starting to show that hunger in them. That some of the more long-term vampires might be noticing.
Yeah, would we, me and Kieran notice? I feel like we would.
Most definitely. It's the eyes kind of wide, looking around. Maybe the hunger in the eyes and in the mouth of your compatriot.
Yeah. Ooh. Are you gonna hold up? Okay. Like we can go somewhere afterwards. If we can go to a fast food place, we'll pick off a manager. I'm sure they'll love that. We can get you something.
I should be able to hold it, but
Tonight we'll get you
there's
something.
below us in the observation room. There is one that is mainlining the red line. It's
Far gone? Too far gone? White? We thinking white, maybe?
yes.
Oh. Okay.
She has a dead security guard in there with her, and she's hungry.
We
Hungrier
cannot.
than I am.
We cannot let her out. I don't know what to do. Should we call somebody?
I'm sure the prince has cleanup squads for something like this.
Okay.
But we should probably look for... Did you guys find any other information?
I'm at a loss of what this stuff is supposed to be at this point. I'm almost wondering if it was a drug meant to turn Kindred into whites. I found some... you found some scary hamsters earlier, Kai.
Yeah.
If you'd like, you can go further down to where the individual, the woman is, and to see if you can find any more paperwork on the tables or investigate further, or you can leave. It's up to you.
I mean, I still want to thoroughly investigate as best we can. Any paperwork, any sort of context as to what was being done here, and if there's any red line left around here.
Mara, you could confirm
if we can do it without
more red line in here.
Yeah, I want to alert. I don't want to alert her, but like I definitely want to thoroughly investigate to see if we can get any further hint, because this cannot be the. Is this the only location? And if it is, there's got to be a connection as to who the fuck ordered this.
I don't think she recognizes us because we're not, well, warm.
I see.
She looked right at me when I was riding her and didn't seem to recognize me.
That's good, but I have some concern for the animals. I'm not sure if they should get too close. Okay. Those who are...
I'm going to step outside for a second in the rain, see if I can...
That's a good idea. Maybe look around outside and, try and keep yourself together. Yeah.
The rest of us can look.
Maybe catch up Kieran.
Yeah, she'll step outside to inform Kieran of what's going on.
Yeah. Everybody else will just stick close and keep an eye out for any evidence that can give us a hint as to who or why this is happening.
All right. So, once more, the coterie splits further. Mara going outside to where Kieran is. Kieran, you're watching out to make sure no vehicles drive up close. It's dark out. It's hard to see.
Well, there's 2 sets of eyes in the area, so hopefully if maybe Nyx hears something, it'll alert me. But I'll scooch over because I've just been sitting out here on like the stairs, just like you good? The hell's going on in there?
Well, a massacre from the looks of it. I think someone wasn't happy about that crate going missing, if I had to guess, based on the gruesome scenes they described and the word liar written on a wall. I think someone might have discovered that the crate was missing and interrogated people. Yeah, it was in the first room you guys explored. The first guy who had his head ripped backwards and throat exposed.
I was not in there. I've been out here the whole time.
No. That's what she's telling you.
Oh, okay.
That
damn.
As she explains what happened, Kieran, it sounds familiar. You've seen something like this happen before. last week.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Valerie, you and the others,
Yeah.
you and Alexi and Kai descend the stairs, stepping over the corpses and the bodies around you. You find a series of documentation. For one, you find one as you look over to the containment room. You see the woman looking around. You see part of her eyes visible behind the matted hair. She looks around wildly. Almost more animal than that human. You find documentation of her identity. Katrina Dale. You see her blood type. You see her college degree, socioeconomics. You find her age, 24, her birth year, her phone number, everything about her. You see a series of detailing and a document log. As it appears that they have kept her here for about 3 weeks. And in the event log, you see a series of experiment stages. Speaking of her not as her name, but as subject. A subject for testing. Testing the effects on Redline. Not on Kindred, but on mortals. Going into details of a series of effects of how in suitable subjects, those that are induced to Redline can prohibit abilities of Kindred. Those who meet the right prerequisites who have been inhibited.
You're cutting out again.
You're good? Hello?
Welcome.
Hi.
now.
Thank you. Apologies.
You're okay.
Those who meet certain prerequisites can also be given new life. It details possible weapon attributions, need further research. With a last comment, can they be controlled?
Oh, they're turning normal people into possibly mortals into kindred-like creatures, but
They're skipping the kindred stage and going straight to white.
yeah, that is horrifying. Is there anything in the documentation that kind of maybe hint to who is doing these experiments?
Well, you'd see that it apparently some details is going to a individual, like a back and forth in email to someone called Tia. Tia.
Yeah.
Tia.
Yeah, okay.
Not auntie.
No, not auntie.
Some email back and forth. Tia seems to have been giving orders and instructions to these individuals and sending them money to afford all of this. Wanting this research done.
Fuck.
With further digging up, you can tell that the kindred you've seen around here are not necessarily of any clan, as they are thin bloods, as you notify based off the alchemical chemistry supplies around you.
Okay.
Which is that of course, thin blood alchemy.
That makes sense, as what Ricky had said was that it was something that might have been going around with thin bloods.
At which point, you get a message back from Ricky. Holy shit, Valerie. I know where I've seen something like this before. At the same point, Kieran, you remember. The reason why this sounds familiar is because you had a run-in last week with an individual. You're in the midst of trying to get a little peek in on some dealings with some investigation you were doing. Some stuff going back to the investigation you and Valerie have been tracing for many months now. And a group of individuals were slaughtered by a masked individual that you have only been able to dub as the White Rabbit.
Oh, this goes deeper than we thought.
Oh, is it all connecting? Oh, no.
As you get an image, Valerie, of a woman with Ricky saying, "This is the only photo I can find on a corpse's phone. If you see this woman, I don't recommend approaching her."
Oh. What the What? In the FNAF? Oh my god. I don't want to approach her. At all.
At which
oh my
point,
god.
for those on the inside, you hear a gunshot.
Huh?
Kieran and Mara. Mara, you don't have your heightened senses on anymore, correct?
No, she never turned them off. They're still on.
Ah! You would see, just briefly, the flash of a, for lack of better terms, sniper scope.
Is it aimed towards us?
It is.
Oh, what's with those dice? Oh!
I'm just distracted and explaining what I've seen and how it seems like this might be connected.
Mara, you briefly are able to push Kieran just out of the way. So instead of the bullet hitting right into Kieran's head, you push Kieran back as Kieran, you get shot in the throat.
Oh.
Oh.
And that,
Because I do have the rapid reflexes for it.
and that
we
is where
hear
we
that?
will end tonight's episode.
Oh
Hollow
my
Blood.
god, no!
This shit.
No.
My god.
What the helly?
I'm sure it's
Ooh.
fine.
Pick up next time on Vampire the Masquerade Hollowed Blood, St. Louis. As Kieran has just been shot in the throat.
God.
At the same time, Kai, Alexi, and Valerie, you notice the smell Mara had mentioned earlier of gas, or more acutely dubbed gasoline.
No, that's actually.
We'll see you guys next time. Till then, have a good one.